I am back with another analysis. As you can see, this is a gold chart on my screen. I had exactly the same analysis on these charts just one week ago, about 1 week ago um, with Ethereum and Microsoft also, as well. But now I want to come back to that for the news because just on Friday we had a news on key economic data might challenge the short-term bullish sentiments as February's jobs report arrives. So yeah, the goal is up. It's actually um, going upward, and they're saying that okay, because of that news it might not be the case. Let me just recap what we had in our previous stream about this gold chart. As you know, I always analyze the charts via technical analysis with price action method. What I'd like to, and in this way we just look at the price action, nothing more. And I usually prefer to start from the weekly chart to have a better understanding of the history. I'm seeing uh, mm, it is going to be a very quick recap of that previous analysis. So as you can see, we have these some sort of, if I zoom out a little bit, um, depending on what you, as the first wave, this was the actually some sort of a correction, third wave and fifth wave. Anyhow, if we count this as these whole as the impulsive wave, the correction of that it has been done to 38%. And if I zoom in a little bit, and if I get rid of this chart, you can see, sorry, that tool I mean, you can see this is the 38% of that FIBO. So I can actually just extend this a little bit. I can also see uh, same, almost the same uh, zone, a critical zone on the top of this range market. So I can just indicate the points that price just actually reacted to this zone several times as the support down below here, and two times on the top, the history point, very, very critical resistance zone. So anyhow, this was actually what we found. And we know that after this very long impulsive, it is some sort of a flat, actually, which we are seeing that price is moving between two support and resistance zone. We can count the waves. We know that the flat is a generic ABC, uh, something like this. And as the intermediate wave, let me just clarify this as such. So this ABC here, and also we know that flat it is containing of minors 335. So this is going to be the minor wave. Now let's switch back the colors to the more lighter color. So this is my ABC that created that A. We had an, these kind of ABC with a big shadow here and C to top as B. And we actually had some sort of, depending to really when you want to say this has been started, I can obviously see that it is an 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is the behavior of the flat. It is 3, 3, 5. And we can count the waves as such here. So uh, that's enough. Let's jump into the daily to see what we are seeing. Here we can see, if I shrink the chart, if we take a closer look at this final wave, I can see we had some sort of a triple bottom here. And if you're wondering why actually this has been past this zone and came back, because this can be counted. If I go back to the weekly chart for another moment again, this is going to be an expanded flat. So the expanded flat is can just go further down to its momentum as the downtrend here, because after that big impulsive wave uh, uptrend, now we have this corrective structure, side wave flat structure, and now we can see that it has been passed this as the A, and this is known as the expanded flat. So that's a reason we can actually it can be interpreted. But anyhow, what is important to us is that this critical zone could not be broken, and it also created another critical zone as support with triple bottom here, and then it came back to its original flats area. And after creating this, okay, the question is that what is the continuation after this ABC? We are going to expecting an impulsive wave to top, right? Just breaking out this point, but it is really tough to say because this is a very high price for gold, and breaking this, yeah, it is not something out of the table, but it is possible, but it is so tough. So don't forget, this is a very long term what we're discussing about, but regardless of if it is going to be a very impulsive, just let me uh, just shrink this a little bit, very impulsive, powerful to a very high value of gold, regardless of if this is the case or it is going to be just a reversal, something like that. To let me just keep it smaller, just coming back to this area and playing around between this range market, which can be interpreted because this flat actually can be combined as a combo wave. Also, we discussed these previous time. So this whole can be an W, and as the link X, and another ABC can be created as Y down to here. So we know that these both scenarios, it is possible for the long term. We discussed that in our previous stream as well. But anyhow, we know that it is going to be the midterm um, momentum, as we uh, came into the conclusion previous time in our stream. Um, so we can see if it is an ABC, just let's think about it. This is going to be an X, and it is going to be another ABC to top, but the intermediate wave, let's just change the color to the intermediate as well. Okay, just to be synced with other ones. And this ABC now will form our X as link, so in order to create another downtrend here. But let's jump into the 4 hour. We know what is our midterm goal to top. So let's take a look at this B wave. Uh, we are seeing that it still, let's get rid of this arrow. I'm almost seeing a minor ABC. So this was our A, B, and C to the top, but this B is also a corrective structure. So I can see some sort of an ABC here, but as the minor wave. So let me also indicate them as such. So after this has been done, this C, I can actually draw my thread line here. When we were discussing about this previous time, we were here. So let's call this out as the previous analysis point that we that I shared you with you. Yeah, we talked about the long term, we talked about the midterm, but in the previous analysis, I will share it with you in my on my YouTube channel as well in the description. We short about some sort of um, um, fallback to testing this structure because this structure, this corrective structure just got broken. And I told that it's not the time at least because I really don't want to share signal. This is all educational content. So I talked about this with you that we are going to have a little bit of short term um, correction, and we had it. Now I would like to add this that okay, I can see that this short term, this hourly, very short hourly, if I go to 1 hour chart, we can see that this correction, the down also has been broken, and it seems that we have started the rally to the top as our midterm. Of course, we are seeing a lot of sort of resistance points that price can reach out to that. Let me get rid of this one. We can see a lot of points that price can react it, so it is not going to be a sharp. As you can see, so we have started. If I go back to the 4 hour view, we can see that it has been started a very powerful uh, actually wave as our third wave. So I can now add new information to the previous analysis that this is going after that minor ABC, which formed this B. Now I'm seeing a 1, 2, probably 4, 5, something like this to top. So this C was the end of the major B wave. And now we can see that this has been retested with the second wave of that impulsive wave. The third wave, it has been targeted, it has been reached to resistance. We might see a fourth and fifth wave to the top somewhere. Again, not really interested to share with you um, exact points. I just want to come up with this analysis, with this just update to this gold chart that, yeah, according to that previous analysis, well, I shared you a short summary of that as well with you here, but this is going to be our midterm. So the short term might be a little bit a continuation now and a reversal as the fourth wave, as we discussed, and we are going to see in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we are in the third wave. We are still in a third wave, and for 5 somewhere here. Let's see what is going to happen. But this is our conclusion. This is what we are thinking it is going to happen. We have a very important resistance here. So it is not the case. It is not be surprising if price just reach out to this point and try to break just to break this out. I would be personally happy if that happens because as long as just gold rising up, the price goes up, it is showing some sort of critical situation in the world that the price of this valuable um, uh, thing is going to increase and increase. I would be grateful if just it dropped. I'm hopeful that this midterm analysis just be wrong and we reach out this point as just coming back and we started some sort of a reversal to this. But anyhow, just wanted to come up with some update on this chart and just confirming about what we had as analysis previous time. Hope you enjoyed. I have a Discord channel. You can find the link in the description or somewhere in my channel. So if you have any question, also if you're watching me on YouTube, you can find my previous streams on YouTube. So I would be grateful if you put some comments there. Then I know how you're thinking about this. Then until next analysis, thank you for watching my stream and have a nice day.